Hello, it's me. Yeah, this took a long time uh, to start. I've just been procrastinating. Like, I've been home alone and able to record. I just haven't been able to, like, get all my thoughts together, and I still don't. But whatever, I'm just gonna do it, because I'm home alone and I gotta. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go right in. I'm gonna start with K-12. Okay, so the K-12 is the movie by Melanie Martinez. It's just like the album and like a music video that's like long, like movie length. It's like a musical, but like the songs on their own don't sound like songs from musicals, so that was kind of interesting. Um, like if you hear a musical soundtrack, you can kind of tell it's from a musical usually, but this one was not like that. I don't know, depends on the musical, I guess. Um, yeah, this one was really pretty. Like, just overall really, I love the music. It's really spooky, but not like, it's not a horror movie. I don't know. I've seen two reviews by people that I watch on YouTube. Um, a kind of negative one by Spooky Astronauts, love her, and a positive one by Creepshow Art, also love her. They both made really good points. Yeah, I think Spooky Astronauts was coming from more like a horror movie perspective, so she was expecting more horror, which this wasn't. So that's kind of understandable that she wouldn't. Anyway, I am not supposed to be talking about other people. Okay. Um, but yeah, I really liked it. I feel like there were a few parts where she like kind of shoves things down your throat, like messages and stuff. But which I can't talk. I thought that was really weird because she's so good at like putting messages like really well written into her songs, but like in the movie, a couple messages are just there, like they just happen. Sort of. It's just like, oh, these guys are being mean and stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Other than that, though, it was really pretty. It was spooky, but not like horror spooky. I mean, there were horror elements in it, but you know, I didn't consider it a horror movie. I don't know. Horror is subjective, so it's whatever, dude. So yeah, on to it. Okay, so major spoilers. Um, the jump scares. Okay, there was only one jump scare I liked, and I usually hate jump scares. So when this one happened, I was like, oh hey, this was a good jump scare because it revealed something about like the plot. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna spoil it. Okay, so I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that Henry, his name was Henry, right? Yeah, was not dead because I read the book. I don't think they like fake killed him or like had everybody assume he died in the book. I can't remember. I read it when I was like 16, so I don't know. Maybe I just forgot. But anyway, the reveal that he was alive, I was like, oh heck yeah, because I knew that was coming, and like it was a jump scare that like revealed that he was like not dead, and I was like, oh hey, a jump scare that actually did something that's like relevant, I guess. I don't know. The other jump scares were like once the initial, I mean, same with this one, but this one had like importance, I guess, as I just said. Um, but like the other ones, they just like fell flat, I guess. I don't know, like once the initial scare is like done and you're just kind of like the tension's gone, then it's just kind of like, okay, this isn't that scary. Especially with the old lady, she was so creepy, like the actual woman. I don't know who the actress is, but like, bless, I love her. Okay. Uh, it's late, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, she did it so good in that movie. But like the CGI monster sort of lady was just kind of dumb, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe if the CGI had been better, it would have been more believable, but like I couldn't suspend my disbelief enough in that particular situation because like the actual lady was so creepy. Like the other jump scares were okay, I think, just because there was no creepiness like beforehand, I guess. I mean, I guess the one scene under the bleachers was kind of similar. Yeah, I don't know. Um, the one thing that kind of I didn't like, I mean, they did a good job with it, but making Richie gay, or bi, not straight anyway, I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the book. I feel like I would have remembered that. But yeah, on one hand, it's inherently forced because they changed it. It's a change. They decided to do that. It's forced. But they did a good job making it not seem forced. Like, if you hadn't read the book, you would go in and be like, yeah, that's believable, you know? But then there was like a flashback put in there, And, like, I feel like if you were gonna hint at that in, like, a flashback, they could have done it in the first movie if they were going to. It feels like kind of a rushed sort of change they put into the second movie. But at the same time, there's stuff like that. Like, there's lots of flashbacks to the younger selves, too, so I don't know, it's whatever. But yeah. Yeah, I really don't remember much about the movie. I should have done this, like, as soon as I watched it, because I cannot remember anything. Yeah. A couple of the scares, even in the first movie too, the painting especially, some of them reminded me of, like, something out of a Junji Ito comic, but, like, I don't know, that's just me, I guess. I like Junji Ito a lot. Yeah, with this one, I feel like, oh yeah, the ending, okay, big spoilers, ending. In the book, they forget everything again. Like, they forget everything after the initial defeat when they were little, not little, but, you know, they're kids. They defeat Pennywise, they forget everything. Then they come back. But, like, in the movie, after they're adults and defeat Pennywise again, they still remember everything. But in the book, they forget. And, like, that's kind of good, I guess. But I just remember, like, being so sad when I was reading the book. I distinctly remember, like, finishing the book. I was on the bus home from school, and I was just, like, so sad. When I got home, like, as soon as I finished the book, the bus just stopped, and I was like, okay, time to go home, and I was sad the whole walk home from the bus stop. That was a fun time. That's kind of irrelevant, but yeah. What else have I been reading? Oh yeah, I've been reading some Lovecraft, which I've never read before. I really like the one story I've read so far. I got, like, a book with a bunch of stories in it, but I've read, like, 1.5 so far. Also, some short stories I've recently read. I read them both today. One of them is called The Box Social, and this one, it sounded familiar, but then when I read it, I was like, oh, I've read this before. I think I read it in high school, but, like, holy heck, it's, like, friggin' messed up, dude, but it's great. It's, like, 3 pages, I think, I don't know. And the other one, I don't know the authors either. What was it called? I think it was called We Can Get It For You Wholesale. I think that's what the title was. It was really good. It was weird. It felt like the Twilight Zone or something. I really liked that a lot. I just remembered that the Jordan Peele Twilight Zone was a thing. Did that end? Like, how many episodes are there? I don't know, I just remember, like, hearing reviews of some of the episodes being bad, and I was like, well, I guess I won't watch that. And okay, hi, it's future me again. So I remembered 2 other things about it that I wanted to talk about. Okay, again, spoilers. The kid in the mirror maze, I really thought that Bill would save him, but he didn't, and I thought it would be like a kind of, like a kind of mirroring, mirror, get it, because they're in a maze, okay, mirror the whole situation with Georgie and everything, except this time he saves the kid and it'd be all cute and everything, but no, he died. Rip in pieces. Oh yeah, the other thing. I remember in the books, one of my favorite things was, like, the parts about Henry's friend, the other bully guy. He, like, was really freaked up, and I can't remember any, like, details, but I remember, like, a bunch of really spooky stuff happening with him. I know there was stuff that he did, specifically, that, like, didn't really involve Pennywise, I don't think, but yeah, I really liked that, and I was really looking forward to maybe seeing some flashbacks with that dude, but, yeah. I feel like there was, like, 3 other things I forgot. I feel like there was, like, 1 more, but I can't. I don't know. Oh yeah, it was the Stephen King cameo. Yeah, that was the thing. Okay. Yeah, that was a good part. I did not know that was gonna happen, and I was like, whoa, it's your boy. So yeah, that was a good part. Also, the part with Bill, like, on his bike and stuff, because I feel like that wasn't brought up in the first movie at all, but I remember in the books, I was like, I don't know, I just remember, like, having really happy feelings about just this kid riding his bike and being all happy with his bike. I don't know. But yeah, so that was really fun to see him as an adult riding the bike. It was, my heart goes happy. It's midnight, I can't talk. Okay, yeah. So, that was that. I promise, I always say this, but more art videos are coming. I'm doing Inktober. I may or may not have started early, but that's a thing. Yeah. My voice is so weird. Okay, goodbye.